CBA meant a lot to me when I was a student here. And I think that one of the things that's most important about that was the influence that the teachers had on my life when I was a teenager. And I needed a lot of guidance when I was a teenager, like I think most kids do. And the teachers were kind of there for me to harness the academic ability I had and help me to become a better student and help me to become a better person. And when I look back on the time that I spent at CBA, I spend a lot of time thinking about the teachers that I had and where I was as a student, where I was as a person at various points in my high school years. And the teachers that I had did a lot to help me grow in both of those areas. And then after I graduated, I saw an opportunity to come back and pay that forward. I'm an alumnus of the class of 2005, and I was involved in a lot of student activities when I was a student here. And when I came back to teach here, I got involved in a lot of student activities as a club moderator, being involved with the sports programs. And the way I see my job, the way I see being a teacher, it's not just what I do in the classroom. I have the opportunity to help students and guide them and be part of their lives outside the classroom as well, which is why I'm the moderator of SAD, which is Students Against Destructive Decisions. And in that group, we make a lot of efforts to help students find the right path with the choices that they're making in their lives, help students do community service, and find ways to help others. I am involved with the sports programs at our school. I'm the announcer for the home basketball games. I'm the announcer for the home wrestling matches. I'm the announcer for the home baseball games. And the way I see my job as a teacher is not to be limited to what I'm doing in the classroom, but to be part of the students' high school experiences outside the classroom too. I think the thing that makes our school special, and I think the thing that makes LaSallian education itself special, is that education isn't just limited to what goes on in the classroom. There are any number of opportunities for the students to be involved in our school community outside of class. And that was important to me when I was a student here, and I think it's important for the students that are here now. There's any number of clubs to get involved in, activities to get involved in, people to meet outside of class, community service to be involved in, and I think that part of what makes our school special is that we do all those things. I think one of the things that I always come back to think about CBA is the connections that you form with other people, whether you knew them when you were a student here or not. There have been any number of situations in my day-to-day life where I've met people that were alumni of CBA, and I've met them in situations that had nothing to do with CBA, and yet there was this immediate connection that was formed. We talked about activities that we did, we talked about basketball games that we went to, we talked about teachers that we had and classes that we had, and even though it was maybe a person that I had never met when I was a student at CBA, that immediate connection was formed just by virtue of having gone here and experienced the same things and had the same community life in our school that I think has been present since I was a student, that I still think is present today. And one of the things that I always think for alumni is how the connection lasts long after you leave the school. Whatever it is that your interests are, whatever it is that your capabilities are, I think that there's a lot of potential for growth and development, both as a student and as a person here at CBA. And I think we have students who are athletes, and we have students who are interested in theater, and we have students who are musicians, and we have students who are interested in Students Against Destructive Decisions or the Spanish Club or whatever organization happens to be their particular area of interest. And I think there's so many different areas to explore and discover and have the opportunity to do well and to thrive here, regardless of what type of person you are or what type of student you are or where your interests lie. I think our school provides a lot of opportunities to find your place and find the type of person you're meant to be and grow and develop that within our school.